Alright, so we're going to do one more example for 5.2. We're looking at parallel lines. So remember from 4.6 that we know two lines are parallel if their slopes, which we know are their m in the equation y equals mx plus b. So two lines are parallel if their slopes m are equal. So the question asks us to write the equation of a line that is parallel to the given line and goes through the given point. So in the previous questions, we were given the slope and a point, and we had to figure out the equation. We're pretty much given the same thing here, but we have to do a little bit of investigating. If we want a line that's parallel to the line y equals 2x minus 1, that means that our line has to have the same slope. So the slope here is 2. So we know that our line will have to have the slope m equals 2 as well. And it has to go through the point 1, 1. So now this just turns into the first example that we did. And we just have to plug in what we know and solve for what we don't know. So we know the coordinate point, x, y. So we can plug in x, y, and m. So y is 1. So we have 1 equals 2, which is our slope, times our x coordinate, which is 1, plus b. And we'll have to solve for b. So we have 1 is equal to 2 times 1, which is just 2, plus b. And then solving for b, we'll subtract 2 from both sides. So we have 1 minus 2, which is negative 1, is b. So our slope is 2. Our y-intercept is negative 1. Plugging that into our slope-intercept form, we have y equals 2x minus 1. Go ahead and see if you can do the next one on your own. So we're given y equals negative 1/2 x. So our line has to be parallel to that line. So that means our slope has to also be negative 1/2. And our line has to go through the point 0, 0. So we can plug in what we know and solve for what we don't know. We know that y is 0. We know our slope is negative 1/2. We know our x value is 0. And we have to figure out what b is. 0 times anything is just 0, so this goes away. And we know that our b is 0. So our slope is negative 1/2. Our y-intercept is 0. So we can plug this into our equation. Y equals negative 1/2 x. Which is exactly what we started with, but that's okay. A line is parallel to itself, so this kind of does make sense. And that is it for 5.2. Next we're going to be looking over 5.3, which is where you find the equation of a line given 2 points.